Namaste, my early birds. I just wanted to say hi and welcome you. I'm excited to see you guys filing in. We'll be starting in just a moment, just a few moments. I just wanted to give my warmest namaste to my most eager explorers. Blessings to you. I'll be with you momentarily.
Are you ready to become yourself? For years, dozens of people from all walks of life have turned to this one man, Leslie Tanner, desperate for the tools to reshape their life in our raised, godless world. Utilizing a unique blend of good-natured humor and brass tacks education, his innovative approach has helped innumerable people reach new levels of consciousness and personal power. Leslie Tanner, a controversial but selfless and massively influential figure, defies categorization. Since he and his life-changing program rose to fame, the expert class has desperately attacked him as a clown, snake oil salesman, or predator, attempting to silence him precisely because he is so effective at helping others become happier and more powerful in their own lives. From the most challenged, the mentally ill, handicapped, women, and mentally retarded, to the most successful athletes, entertainers, business owners, medical doctors. Regardless of your station, Leslie Tanner has committed his life to giving you the tools you need to transform your life. So, are you tired of being in near constant emotional and physical pain? If you could snap your fingers and have $1 million, would you do it? Is there a you buried deep inside whose power and will yearn to be expressed?
It's a whole life-changing program.
If they get half of what I got out of this program, they're going to have a much happier life.
It was fun. I really loved doing the program. I loved learning about myself. It was just amazing.
So if you have an interest in transforming your life once and for all, come along. I have so much to show you. In a moment, you'll have the opportunity to call the number you'll see on the screen and speak to me, Leslie Tanner, directly. Together, we'll tackle the most critical issues related to unlocking your true individual power and reaching your fullest potential. Let today be the first day of the rest of your life. Welcome to Explorations. Namaste, my explorers. Welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie, as you know, Leslie Tanner, the host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. And tonight, we're getting into a little bit of a sidetrack on a topic that we often cover very often. Now, dogs. There's no misunderstanding about my attitude towards dogs, but tonight, we're talking about the owners. You're not bad, you're not evil, you are the rot, you are the tooth decay. Tonight on Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Namaste, everyone. How's everyone doing? This green screen is not down. Let's go ahead and fix that. Namaste. Namaste to us. Blessings to you, my explorers. Welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the program with which we explore the universe, both inside and out, to unlock and unleash the power within. Yes, this is ground zero of that program you have heard about. Space Crime, namaste to you. Thank you so much for the subscription. Is there a 90-day pin for the program? Namaste. A 90-day pin, Space Crime. No idea if you are what you're talking about. Namaste, but I really love that profile picture. Blessings to you. 90-day pin, what would that be? What would that look like? Do you mean a badge on Twitch, or do you mean a physical thing? A physical thing that you need in your hand, namaste. Is that what you're speaking about? Is that what you're speaking about? Namaste. Oh, I see what we're talking about. Like an AA coin, not a AAA. Dropkick Disco, I think you're referring. AAA is the car service. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's the car service. That'd be a funny mix-up to show up at an AAA meeting and thinking it's Alcoholics Anonymous, or just calling up Alcoholics Anonymous and saying, "Hey, I need some help. I'm like 200 miles out from my preferred shop. Can you help me out? I forgot how to change my oil." JJ plays Pog, namaste to you. Blessings to you. Explorer has a tail and a long vagina. JJ plays Pog, going through a lot of transitions in this new season of life. Blessings to you, King Moderator JJ plays Pog. And we're already jazzing. Can you imagine that? Can you believe that? We're already jazz expressing. Namaste to us. Let's go ahead and get going on the Jazz Express. Blessings to you. Yes, this is just a sample of the jazz. We're just getting warmed up. That was just a little bit of there's a couple tasty licks, a couple little excitements, a couple little things to breathe on the hood of your clitoris, to tempt you, to get you excited, and to let you know there's so much more coming. I couldn't possibly verbalize it with words exactly what's coming down the choo-choo train express time. Namaste, Jazz Express. Let's go. Gorgeous stuff. Namaste to you. JJ's Players, I want to thank you for knocking that out of the park. Space for Grime for getting us started as well tonight. And welcome to the community wolf of healthcare. Namaste to you. Hit me with that sub, that prime, that sweet, tasty prime for the very first time. Namaste to you. We're just getting started. We're just clearing the pipes. Choo-choo, Jazz Express, all aboard. Namaste. Let's get it going. Namaste to you, blessings to you, and a wonderful evening. We're already getting started. It's getting steamy, it's getting hot. I'm sweating, I'm moist. If you were here with me right now in the studio and you could graze my skin, graze the skin of my forehead, namaste, you'd feel the moist, damp moisture of the moisture on my forehead, because it's jazz music and you must. It demands your soul. It commands you to move. It commands you to sing. It commands you to share that which you have to share upon the technique and the ability you have with which to share. Blessings to you. And in that way, ladies and gentlemen, namaste, everyone. Welcome back to Explorations. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the program with which we explore the universe, both inside and out, to unlock and unleash the power within. Yes, this is the most powerful personal power program in the world, bar none. We have come here on the shoulders of giants, but we are absolutely going to achieve that which they could not achieve. Namaste. Blessings to you. It's because we can see past where they have failed. Blessings to, and a communal vision. Can't wait to read this. Can't wait to read this. My brother Bannon hates dogs. Is there any redemption for him within the program? No. What do you mean redemption, Metatron? Did you read the theme? It says, dog owners, the scent of death in their eyes. Maybe you don't know how to read, and I commend you for that. Blessings. Oh, wonderful. Stone Monster, thank you so much for the subscription. Blessings to you. The program just works. The program just works. This is coming from Stone Monster 400. Blessings to you. Now, Stone Monster's been here for a minute, and we certainly know him. We've certainly gotten the chance to see his progress go absolutely off the charts, into the stars. Blessings to you and your family tonight. Communal Vision getting us started with Nindy New. Nindy New, thank you so much. Can't wait to read this. If you do not have a full boner, male or lady, you are dead inside and need the program. Blessings to you. Really appreciate you sharing that with me. I really appreciate that. And namaste to you. I really like that. I loved hearing that. And I love knowing when you're all sexually, physically aroused. Namaste. Stefan the Mongol hitting with a subscription right now. Blessings to you. Calm down, Leslie, or don't. You do you, dog. I don't know why in the world you would think that was necessary or appropriate to share with me, because I'm not gonna calm down. I'm here because the universe has put me here. I have followed the universal threads that have led me to creating this program and giving you, Stefan, the tools you need to transform your life. Namaste. JJ plays Pog. Do I leak the documents? He asks. I'm not exactly the documents. I'm trying to think about the documents. Oh, namaste. And we got a Fluxstorm Zero hitting us with that subscription, saying, hey, I'm here. Hey, I'm ready. Hey, let the power of the program into my heart. Let it take over me and my life. Let the path unfurl from my heart, my mind, guiding my spirit to the next level that we speak about so frequently here at Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Namaste. Ooh, fantastic. Love a communal vision. Thank you so much, Pepperoncini. Watching from the device my partner calls the chair. I'm the dog tonight. Pepperoncini. Namaste to you. I love that. You're the dog, like you're in the doghouse. I really love that. I appreciate you sharing that with us tonight. Thank you so much, Pepperoncini. Namaste. Community vision from Flying Vita. It is Toaster's birthday. Well, oh my God. And listen, I am so excited to get a call from Toaster and saying happy birthday to Toaster. All of us, I'm sure, are going to dig deep into the burrows of our hearts and really pull out the warmest namastes for our little birthday boy, Toaster. Namaste. Level 5, Cobra Blood Sprite Breath. Namaste, Bannon. I don't know. It's funny that you said Sprite, though, because I am drinking a Sprite right now. A Sprite Zero Sugar Chill Cherry Lime. Sprite Zero Sugar Chill Cherry Lime, which is a lot of fun for all of us to know. And I really appreciate that kind of coincidence happening. Coincidences aren't an accident. Many of you may know this about the universe. Coincidences don't just happen. You know, people say, "Oh, Leslie, if you go ahead and think that's of course you're projecting." They tell me I'm projecting that there's meaning to coincidences all around us, and they say that I'm doing it because it comforts me on some level. But I'm saying back to them, I'm saying to every single naysayer that has ever shared that perspective with me, first of all, a warm namaste to you, sir or madam, but second of all, who's flattering themselves here? Is it me, the person who follows the coincidences, the person who follows the meaning that is imbued in the coincidence itself and simply noticing? Or is it you? Is it you telling yourself that it's all a fairy tale? And you're going to wake up someday. None of this is real. If I just follow the rules, everything will go according to plan. I will not have to deal with the abyss, the magic, the horror, the beauty, the absolute disgusting, fetid cesspool of the abyss that leaks outside of the periphery of my vision, but as well as within the bowels of my gut and of my heart. Namaste to you. Do you have the balls big enough to deal with that, to see it? No, because what I see is you acting like a religious person, hiding behind the science. Here's the science. And it's you hiding. Namaste. That's you hiding behind the science. And what I'm telling you is get out from behind your religion. Use science as the tool to destroy yourself, to destroy the other, to destroy everything that can link you to it and hide you from the abyss. Use it as a tool lest you become a religious fundamentalist, tub thumping on the Bible. Namaste. Tub thumping on the Bible. Namaste. What's that song? What is that song that they made? Blessings to all of us. 9 years. Stop hiding behind your hippie fucking sciences and religions. Use the fucking program, you morons. Namaste to you. 9 year. I couldn't have said it better myself. I absolutely could not have said it more succinctly than you just shared. 9 year blessings to you. You've quickly become a very shining star in the community within the program. And I thank you for your energy and I thank you for your brilliance tonight. Blessings to you. Blessings to you tonight. Now, here we go. This is Explorations, and we're excited. We're pumped up. Yeah, who's serious hitting us with that? 500 bits for nothing. And a namaste, thank you for so much. I really appreciate that. Yahoo Serious blessings. Really appreciate you coming in hot with that, demanding that nothing, because you know the value of nothing. Now, some people might look at this thing and they say, 500 bits for nothing. See, it sounds like a ripoff. Exactly, dumbass, exactly. I've given you a chance. I've given you a motif. I've given you a cone. I've given you an object for your meditation. Because if our paths don't lead to nowhere, to do nothing, to grow for no reason and grow nowhere, namaste, to heal nothing, to tear the wounds asunder in the abyss, namaste. If that's where our paths aren't going, then we're not going to the next level. Then we are not here, and we are not serious about tapping in to the true source power of the next level. A lot of people ask me, why do we call it the next level, Leslie? Why not just the next level? Well, you know what? There's a little group that attempted to ascend to the next level, short-sighted and ultimately kind of pussies, to be honest with you. That's right. If you heard about them, you can learn all about their next level and how great the next level is. Heaven's Gate, and they killed themselves. Bunch of losers. And namaste. So us here, though, at Explorations with Leslie Tanner, could see past their failings as well as we could see what was positive in their community. We can look past their failings, past their shortcomings, past their short-sightedness. And we can finally say that we are here, and we're here to do the real thing, to unlock the power, to tolerate the misery, not to look for an out, to realize that the apocalypse, that the death and destruction is behind us already. And if that is true, if there is no reason, if the destruction has already occurred and there is no reason to live, namaste, then how can there be any reason to die, is what I ask you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Namaste. If there is no reason to live, if the apocalypse, the asteroid already hit the earth, if we can let that chaos into our souls, let the abyss truly breathe and groan and resonate, and namaste, and if we let that into our hearts, then we can see that there is no reason to live, but there is also no reason to die, and it is a practice, it is a way of life, it is the culture of our community here at Explorations, and in so enacting it as a culture, as a way of life, we are unlocking the power of the next level every single stream, every single day. Namaste to you, blessings. Wow, what a wonderful evening we're already having. Very excited to be with you all. Blessings to you. Now, there are a couple announcements that I do want to share with you guys. We are continuing throughout the month of, the end of May and the month of June. We're doing a special promotion, the Growth to Nowhere promotion. Namaste. Now, to keep it short, sweet, and simple for everybody. Now, this program, Explorations, has gone through several iterations over the years. It has gone through several iterations over the years. Would you believe that it's over 10 years old? When I first got started, I started on the circuit, on the live seminar circuit all around this country, coast to coast. That's right, anywhere between New York, Pittsburgh, someplace in Ohio that I forgot because it's just painfully forgettable in the entire state. Indiana, Illinois, Wisconsin, Kansas, Texas, the Southwest, up through the West Coast. Namaste. I shared Namaste. Wow, Flying Vita, thank you so much for this subscription. Blessings to you. Really appreciate that. Namaste. Blessings. Wow. I really appreciate that. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Flying Vita, a very crucial member of the program, crucial member of the community. So this program's over 10 years old, and I've done the circuit, the live seminars, changed lives, touched lives. Actually, there was one guy that wanted to fight me in California because he could not stand the intensity and simplicity and the profundity of the message. And he didn't fight. He was a noise musician. They like to think they're tough. They're not. They are not. I don't know if you've ever met any noise musicians or any punk noise musicians, and they like to, they like to live chaotic lives and talk a lot of smack. When it comes down to it, they're not ready for the wrestle. They're not ready for the rumble. Now, namaste. But I did that circuit, and then I was like, let's hit the digital zones. Let's hit the digital. And so about halfway through the last decade, I started the podcast. I started explorations of podcasts. My producer, we absolutely hit it out of the park with some very, very cool stuff for a couple years before they got busy. My producers had their own thing going on, and they left me with some questions. What's next? And that's when I came to Twitch. That's when I found you all. That's when I put the number over my head, explorations on the bottom of the screen, and opened up the lines to speak to you as directly as possible, as live as possible. Borealis Black with the communal, with 6 months into my journey to know where the program works. Namaste. Now, if there's anybody that understands the value of the journey to nowhere, it's definitely going to be Borealis Black. Namaste to you. Can't wait to speak to you a little more frankly about that later on in the night. Now, and the growth that you've seen has been unprecedented in this project, in this program. We've seen a flourishment. We've seen a flourishment of community, of program, of progress. Namaste. And it has happened solely because and within Twitch.tv. Now, should it stay there, certainly we would find lives to transform. Certainly the progress to nothing, to nowhere would certainly continue along its path. However, somebody came up to me a couple months ago. A member of the community came up to me and said, Leslie, I want to put it all on the line. I want to put all that I have for this program. I want to see it flourish. I have let explorations into my heart, into my mind, and I've watched my life transform, my personal life transform, my professional life transform, my sexual life transform. And I said, okay, well, what can you do? And they said, well, I'm a moderately big YouTuber ready to put in the towel, ready to throw in the towel. I've built accounts. I've run social media. Thousands upon thousands have come to me over the course of nearly the past 20 years of consistent content creation. And I want to give my skills, I want to set my sword at the altar of explorations because I want to see it grow. And I say, okay, well, what are you talking about? I want to do clips, she said. I want to do YouTube highlights. I want to do social media. I want your program to reach the darkest corners of the internet, no longer confined to Twitch.tv. And I said, let's get it going. I said, give me a figure. Give me a figure. They gave me a figure, and that's what the next month and week is devoted to. The wolf of healthcare saying cicadas bang until they die. Is that not the purest form of love? Whatever. I would say, I mean, if you need that to be the case right now in your life, I don't know if you're just on a big fuck spree and you need to think that you need like a moral element to this, that it's caring and, altruistic for you to just be fucking as much as you are. Take it. Take it. It doesn't matter. Namaste. So they came up to me and said, I'm ready to do clips. I'm ready to YouTube highlights. Let's go. So over the next month and 1 week, we're doing a special Growth to Nowhere promotion on the channel. That means that, in addition to the community of Devoted Light over at patreon.com, hosting my exclusive videos, my music downloads, my monthly postcards, etc., etc. If in addition to those already invaluable tools and benefits at the community of Devoted Light at patreon.com, we are throwing in even more. That's right. I am throwing everything at the wall that I can even think of, everything within my power to raise the money necessary to hire this editor and get them on board and allow this program to grow. Namaste. So if you are interested, let's just say by the end of the month of June, let's say you jump in at the $5 level, the entry level $5, namaste. If by the end of the month of June, everyone at the $5 level will get a signed 8x10 of Leslie himself. That's me, Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Now, this picture can function as sort of brighten up the room, but you can't avoid that it's going to absolutely bring the vibe of Explorations into your life. It's going to introduce some really pivotal and crucial things, some really important frequencies and energies by which you can therefore spread exploration. Also, it's going to brighten up that wall. It's going to look great on your wall. So if you're interested in seeing this program really flourish and become what it is meant to be, but you only got a couple of $5 a month, in addition to all that stuff, in addition to the videos, the music, the posts, blah, 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 you can get a signed 8x10. You just got to sign up by the end of the month of June. Next up, now, if you got a little more money in the bank, a little more income, a little more coming in, and you want to see this program get even closer to what you truly know in your heart of hearts, what can happen here, and you want to be a part of that. You want to be a part of that thrust. Well, at the $10 tier, you will be receiving a limited edition Explorations VHS tape. Now, I will not make very many of these VHS tapes. I will make them only for my this tier and the tier above, and it'll only be a handful of them. They will include videos, a couple of videos that are on the Patreon right now, but on this physical VHS tape, limited edition, that you will receive in the mail from me, Leslie Tanner. It will include content and tools and techniques of explorations that you simply will not be able to find anywhere else. The only way to get the stuff that's on this tape is to be a part of this tier by the end of the month of June. I want to give it to you. I have a stock of tapes that I will be taping over myself. I will be dubbing these tapes. I will be making them and sending them out to you, and I want to do it. So if you want to throw $10 a month over to the patreon.com community of Devoted Light, do so. Namaste. Now, oh wow, a subscription from Vertical Mammal. Blessings to you. Namaste, the program works. Blessings. Now, there we go for Vertical Mammal. Now, if anybody knows the value of this program and how much work it could do in your life, then it's going to be Vertical Mammal. Namaste, Vertical. Thank you so much for letting us be a part of your journey as well. Blessings. And Targus Songs. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We're just going over a very special promotion. What was the vibe like over there, Raiders? Can you let me know? Because I got to know. I got to know what the vibe was like at the end, especially. Because if it wasn't good, I also have to know that. We're going to be getting into dog owners in just a moment. It's not looking good. You guys are... We'll get into it. Namaste. P-Chops with a psychic emergency. Holy shit. Everybody stop. There's a psychic emergency. P-Chops, take it away.
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer P_Chops to issue a psychic emergency. Cheer 300 wanted. One very large hot dog. Repeat. Cheer 300 wanted. One very large hot dog. We now continue with your normal broadcast.
Appreciate that, P-Chops. Namaste to you. Looking for a large hot dog. Absolutely experiencing a very serious emergency, or else you wouldn't have done that. Namaste. 100 bits. Hold on. Let's go ahead and... What are we looking at? Oh, it'll show up in a moment. beautiful. Communal vision from Yahoo Serious. Leslie finally taping over his only VHS copy of Home Alone to provide for the community. Just beautiful. Now, Yahoo Serious knows the stakes of the situation. I will be taping over various copies of shit that I've collected, Namaste, as well as a handful of blank VHS tapes I got in an auction. Namaste to you. Thank you so much, Seventh Dragon Ball, for facilitating that. Now, at the $10 level, you're going to get the tape. Blessings to you. Only a handful of these are going to be made, and then you're going to get one. Now, if you got a little more gas in the tank, if you got a little more money coming in, if you're a true two-tub lifestyle, if you're looking around you and you're like saying, yeah, I could spend $25 a month. I'm going to spend that on fucking snacks. But if I could put a little portion of my snack budget into truly allowing a personal power program like Explorations to blossom, I can do that, then I've got something for you. At the $25 tier, you will get the exclusive limited edition VHS tape with an exclusive guided meditation on that tape. Now, I said limited edition, I said exclusive for that last tape, yeah, sure. But honestly, the guided meditation on this, I'm putting my whole pussy into it. Namaste. The absolute heft of my pussy lips are going into this guided meditation. And only a handful of you will see this. And that makes me so sad. I weep. I weep at night, thinking about how few of you will get to see the profundity of the guided meditation that I'll be putting on this very small selection of VHS tapes to go out at the end of the month of June. But for those of you lucky, those of you that are here at the right time with the right resources, Namaste, then let me help you. Let me give you the tools you need so that you may experience the benefits and success that you deserve because you have more money. Period. That's how it works. Now, if you have less money and you think, oh, that's not fair, no shit. Namaste, you're welcome for yet another lesson. Blessings to you. So $25 tier, you get that tape, but with a very special guided meditation included for my special two tubs. Namaste. So guys, if you'd like to begin your final journey on with Exploration, the community of devoted light at patreon.com, simply type !final journey into the chat and you will be greeted with instructions of how to do exactly that. Namaste. Namaste to you. Yes. I want to give you these tapes. Blessings to you. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, I'm going to be introducing a couple of new members of the community of devoted light a little later on. Very excited. we got a rash of noobs. We do. I'm very excited. It's very exciting over the community. P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois 60647. If you'd like to write me, if you don't want to call in, you don't want to, leave a message on Discord, send me some good old-fashioned physical mail. I'll open it and read it on air. Actually, we're going to be doing that on Thursday. I'm waiting on a special care package from one of you that'll be hitting my P.O. Box any day now. So if you'd like to send me something, a letter, a postcard, anything, I love receiving mail from you. P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois 60647. Blessings to you. Now, namaste, my explorers. Welcome to Explorations. We're already having a raucous, very fun evening with one another. Blessings to you. Communal vision coming in from Apache RCL. I once met a dog named Scamp in Woodruff, South Carolina that could regularly provide lessons on dog scent in her mobile home. I met a dog that could provide lessons on dog scent. You just mean it smelled like shit? Like it was teaching you something because it smelled bad? Well, I appreciate you sharing. Namaste to you. I really appreciate the perspective. It's definitely going to inform the rest of tonight. Blessings to you. Now, let's settle in, guys. Let's settle in. Let's huddle up. Let's get in here. It's time to get into the theme tonight. Now, the theme tonight is dog owners, the scent of death in their eyes. Now, somebody mentioned a little bit earlier in a communal vision They said, my friend likes a dog, or it doesn't like. No, the communal vision said, my friend doesn't like dogs. Is there any redemption for him? Implying that by not liking dogs, that there's something about this friend that commands redemption, that deserves redemption, needs to be redeemed, necessitates. Now, if you followed along with me, Leslie Tanner, in this program, for any length of time, certainly you've heard me broach the topic of dogs. Suffice it to say, I don't like them. They are a plague to my community. P-Chops saying, what about hot dog owners? Thank you for the perspective. Really appreciate that. What about hot dog owners? I think hot dog owners, I think that I love a hot dog. That's my second favorite food. Behind hamburger. Hamburger, number one. Hot dog, number two. Love them both. If I had to pick, it would, of course, be a hamburger. But listen, if it's a hot dog, I ain't complaining. So I smile on you. Psychic emergency. Everybody stop. Yahoo Serious with a psychic emergency. Namaste. Thanks so much.
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Yahoo Sirius 444 to issue a psychic emergency. Cheer 300 Clifford the Big Red Dog has a daily shit that would fill a dumpster. Repeat. Cheer 300 Clifford the Big Red Dog has a daily shit that would fill a dumpster. We now continue with your normal broadcast.
Wow, thank you so much. Yahoo Serious, Clifford the Big Red Dog has a daily shit that would fill a dumpster. Now that's a problem. Now look at that. Maybe a perfect example right there. Clifford the Big Red Dog. We all, supposedly are supposed to celebrate the presence of this massive dog. Not a small red dog, which would be a little more tolerable, but barely, still worthy of death, worthy to be shot, worthy to be poisoned, worthy to be caught and drowned. Throw a puppy in the river, shoot the dogs on sight. In my community, they're such a plague. They live in the woods on the outskirts of town, and they cause all sorts of havoc. Destroying mailboxes, knocking over trash. They last year alone, they spent several weeks stealing everyone's sort of garden gnomes. There's a lot of people with garden gnomes in my town, and these dogs took the gnomes and placed them on the outskirt of the town as it enters into the woods. It becomes the woods, and they're all facing inward. Now, if that isn't demonic, if that isn't intelligent, and if that isn't a natural declaration of war, I don't know what is. Namaste. So yeah, I have killed a dog. I've killed a dog. I've crushed a dog with my car. I've shot a dog. I have an Uzi. I have an Uzi at home, and if I see him get into my yard, it's over. It's on sight. I barely even think about it. Sometimes my neighbors have to remind me, good shooting this morning. I'm like, what? And they said, oh, you shot a dog. And I say, oh, thank you for reminding me. I'll have to go clean that up. Namaste. Now, I could go on and on about dogs and how they're not cute, they're disgusting, they're natural predators. The only reason that, these sick dog owners, and we'll get to this in a moment, the only reason these sick let's do it. Let's jump in. Dog owners. Namaste. Pepperoncini with a communal vision. Thanks so much, Pepper. The best way to deal with dogs is to poison them and to leave poison in public places. Absolutely. You go to a dog park and you could poison like 5 or 6 of them very quickly, very fast. If you poison the water, you give them little treats. You can honestly, you could just go old school with a syringe. Go old school with a syringe and just put air in their veins. It'll throw blood, it'll hit their brain, and you put air pocket in their veins, then it'll hit their brain, they'll have a stroke. Now, listen to me. Hold on, sit tight. Liam Knight, sit tight, all right? We're going to get to a spiritually edifying intersection in this community tonight. Now, dog owners, the scent of death in their eyes. Now, obviously I hate and revile dogs. Now, then what about dog owners? What about the psychology of a dog owner? How should we feel about dog owners, and how should dog owners feel about themselves? Let's think about the history of the dog. It began with the wolf. Namaste to you. Becca Harleen, namaste to you. Welcome to the program. Perfect night to join. Now, these wolves, natural predators, could tear the throat right out of you without thinking twice. Physically dominant. Without our tools, without our intellects, we would have, we would have been snuffed out by them, certainly speaking. Now, the only reason they have gotten through history to be what we think of them as dogs, is through a deliberate retardation, a holocaust, a genocide of what once was a proud predator, a respectable foe, who we should still kill on sight, but it's a different game. It's a different game now. Now, blessings to you. Blessings, wow. Really excited. Puppies for life. Thanks so much. Subbing. Thank you so much. Subbing at that tier 1. Puppies for life. Really appreciate you joining the community. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how much you're going to enjoy this, but I think that which you do not enjoy, you do need to hear. Namaste to you. Now, who but the sickest and most spiritually defeated and atrophying and rotting, who but the most mentally rotting among us can enjoy such an animal? To allow an animal such as that to give them such joy. Somebody who allowed a darkness inside their heart to eat and rot away at something so fundamental we can barely name it. To allow a vacuous entity into their mind, into their heart, and creep up through their body, through their blood, to the point you look in their eyes. Have you ever looked in the eyes of a proud dog owner, especially as they pose for pictures? What the fuck? Bewildering. Shakes me to my core to see a zombie walking on this earth. Especially the ones that say, I don't want a baby, I just need a dog. Dogs are better than babies. Now, I'm not saying that we could make an argument for why babies are better than dogs or dogs are better than babies. Like I say, better to choose to be an animal, a plant, a bug, a single-cell organism, better to not have existed. So I'm not going to sit here and play this little game between dogs and babies. But to say no to that which embodies you, the survival, the evolutionary instinct to procreate, to feel the death of that, not even consciously register how far you have gone. There's something dark inside of you, the scent of death in your eyes. Dog owners, namaste. Tonight is for you. So I want to hear from you all. I know this is going to piss some of you guys off. Call up, namaste. Dropkick disco. Where do cats fit into this equation? What about hamsters or fish tanks? Well, fish tanks is just a tank. Cats, I don't know. I haven't thought very much about it, but I've known some cat owners, and they're crazy in a way that it fits a different profile. There's still like a a humming drone-like dissonance about what's going on in their inner life, and it's different, just sort of categorically. So that would be a different night. We can get into that on a different night, certainly. Tonight's about dog owners, dogs and dog owners, the psychology. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the line. I want to hear from dog owners. I want to hear, if you don't agree with me, which I assume a lot of you don't, call me up. Call me up. I would love to go toe-to-toe with you. Namaste. Because I want to help you. The program wants to help you. And if it has helped you thus far in your life, why would you diverge now? Why would you suspect that, oh, it's been right so profoundly in my life and the lives of thousands of others, but now it's wrong? Maybe you're the one that's wrong. Namaste. I'm opening up the line. 708-240-8953. Dog owners are worse than retarded. They're happy to take joy in a deliberately made retarded animal. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Leslie, you can call me Flux.
Fluff, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing okay. I've been better. I've been worse, but we're doing okay for the moment.
Okay. Good to hear. Good to hear, Fluff. Good to hear. Been better, been worse. That's most days. Isn't it?
True.
Namaste. So what's on your mind tonight, Fluff? Take me inside the mind of Fluff.
It's Flux, by the way.
Flux.
Storm.
Flux, different than Fluff.
Yeah, different than Fluff. But there's a lot of serendipity happening at the moment. With our theme this evening, the sense of death in their eyes. I am a dog owner.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm kind of going through a very interesting and unique situation, and I need some assistance, to be honest.
I'll be happy.
I've had the unfortunate situation of younger in life experiencing a large amount of death through various means, and we all have our different paths in life. Mine just happened to involve a lot of sudden death.
Right.
And I have taken this animal, this dog, into my heart. And this dog is now 13 years old. And while I'm very experienced with death and dealing with death, I have not witnessed a death of an animal over time, or a person over time.
Mm-hmm.
And it is eating me up inside. This cancer has grown inside of me, and I don't really know how to deal with it. And the thing, I know this is a lot of information, Leslie, but the thing that really tips it over.
Go ahead, tip it over.
The thing that is causing me the most distress in this moment, and I cannot be more serious that this is a true event. This dog had severe glaucoma, and we just had to remove her eyes.
Both eyes.
Surgically. Both eyes. So the death is literally in the eyes. I'm being reminded of that death, that slow death and descent of life from vibrancy to the echoes of time, while looking into the cancerous growth of love's eyes, or gaping eye sockets, I should say. And I'm just kind of at a loss. I'm breaking down just about every day.
Breaking down, having a little an old puppy dog with no eyes.
Yeah.
Interesting. Now there's a lot to get into. Namaste. Now, one thing I'm gonna tell you right off the bat. You refer to this as a cancer. Now,
yeah,
as a cancer has grown inside of you. Something that's invaded, something unnatural, something inside of you that should not be there.
Yeah.
Now, I couldn't agree more with you there. I couldn't agree more with you there. I do think this is actually a really perfect opportunity to look into the themes tonight that I have brought to the table for all of us to look into. This dog ownership. I think if you're going to pull on this thread, dog ownership, it's this cancer. Maybe we should call it something else, because I would argue that this cancer has been inside of you.
Yeah.
From the very beginning.
Well, the beginning of the relationship with the dog in question, or from the beginning of life?
I would say beginning of consciousness, beginning of, as you as a singular self. I think there's something there. There's a sort of there was a cancerous growth in that moment that that I think is important to truly see. Now, in your position, now I've made my peace with dogs. You know my attitude about dogs.
Yep. Shooting them, stabbing
and
them.
I'm not gonna lie. When I'm thinking about an old dog with no eyes, I'm not sad. All right, your dog doesn't make me sad. You've heard countless stories of me killing dogs, probably very similar to the dog your old pup that you got right next to you.
Yeah, and what interests me is I was born with this cancer, and I've been fighting it. My chemo is keeping people at distance, and this animal has creeped her way using her deceitful mannerisms and wolf-like cunning around all of those spiked pieces of armor that we've built up over time. And so how do we get to the point where looking into this animal's eyes, instead of causing me, the gaping hole where the eyes were, instead of just seeing this fog of death, reminding me of not only this precious animal's mortality, but also my own, how do we get from there to this place of peace that you found?
Oh, well, I think there's your first mistake. Okay, so let's back up a second. Now, you're a little more... Flux, you've obviously been around and been using the program for, not a small amount of time. You're expressing a familiarity with how things work around here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll take one step further with you. Now, the reason I said to view this upsetness, this discontent that you have watching your dog slowly die. The problem with referring to it as a cancer is that it's separate from us. Now, we can go back to the source and we can say the moment you said, you had the cancer. But that isn't far enough either. The ultimate step, and honestly, the gift that you have in getting to see your dog die, is that you get to pull the thread in front of you in real time. That it's not a cancer. You are the cancer. You are an embodiment of this cancer. There is no meaningful distinction. Now, you might say that, okay, great, I've realized that, I get it. I'm playing the negation game. I accept that I am the chaos. I am the bad. I am the negative. I am the cancer. And now, do I find peace? No. No, you don't. No, you don't. Not only are you sad that your dog's dying, but also you get to look at yourself from a brand new perspective of being some sort of sick freak that enjoys a purposely mentally retarded animal. Taken from the top of a mountain, a sort of, apex predator in some communities, and over generation after generation made into, these dependent sort of meek, sort of lost animals, sort of that we see in front of us. So allow this to transform you in a very negative way, and I think you'll be on track, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, Leslie, you couldn't be more right about the transformation of these animals over the generations here. As this specific animal, Italian Greyhound, literally bred to do nothing but sit in people's laps. It's literally what they were bred for. Not in Italy, by the way, but that's exactly their purpose in life. Is they've been removed all of their instincts for their predatory nature, hunting, survival. All been removed and replaced with just the desire to be affectionate towards humans. And I believe this is how they sneak in and get around our defenses, actually.
Now, as we acted like God in breeding these animals like this, as we acted like God, so too we embodied the endless narcissism that with which he started the universe, with which he started us, creating the other, could not sit with himself in silence, in misery, and wait for it to end. No. He had to create the other. He needed companionship. Namaste. And this is where we're all heading tonight. Now, did I mean to get into something so advanced so early in the stream? Not necessarily, but you deserve it. You put in the time here, and we've watched you grow, and now it's getting difficult. Now it's getting into some real meat and potatoes kind of lessons.
Yeah.
And I want you to have this. I want you to have the wisdom that'll get you to the true next level. That allows you to see yourself like this. So, so to kind of just put a period at the end of it, yes, you should be sad, in not just because the dog is passing, but how narcissistic you've been the entire time. What kind of person would do what you've done in creating this dog? What have you done? You are that kind of person. The cancer is inside. You are the cancer. Take all the steps you need. But on the other side of this, as you accept the chaos of this, there's so much more power than you could possibly imagine waiting for you.
Leslie, I appreciate your time this evening, and it's been a pleasure to be the first caller. And actually, this is my first time calling in.
Really? Can we get some noise in the chat for Flux? Namaste. Blessings to you. No. Wow. Guys, can we please welcome Flux, first-time caller. Flux, tremendous call tonight. You really got us started. You put a lot on the plate for us tonight, especially for our more advanced explorers. We're really getting into some juicy shit with you tonight.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And like I said, the stars have aligned. This is no bullshit. This is all true story, man. So I really appreciate the opportunity to chat about it.
Of course.
And make something positive out of it. Really means a lot, actually. Thank you.
Namaste to you, Flux. Blessings to you. Don't be a stranger, all right? Call back in soon.
Will do. All right. Have a good one.
Have a good one. Wow. Namaste. Blessings. Blessings to Flux. Flax. I knew a little boy named Flax. Flux. Grandpa Liquor asks a question. Leslie, is it okay to manipulate a dog by spreading peanut butter on my penis, allowing dogs to go crazy licking it up, therefore kind of just getting a crazy little blowjob? I mean, what you're doing isn't as bad as what I'm doing, so I'm not really in a position to judge. Namaste, caller. Welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
It's Mish.
Mish, how you doing? It's good to hear from you.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm on cloud nine. Cloud nine, having a real good night with my community tonight.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. So listen, today we're talking about dog owners. The scent of death in their eyes. What brings you to the program, Mish? What's on your mind?
I mean, my least favorite part of dogs is the owners. So.
Talk to me about that. Talk to me about that.
There's just something so fucking weird about someone that only likes dogs.
Right?
Yeah, they're kind of, I don't know, it's like they're trying to fill the void of like a child, but it's not really working.
Right.
And they become like really codependent on each other.
Namaste. Night Year with a communal vision. Mish, are you fucking stuffed up? Also, cats fucking rule, says Night Year.
Oh, yeah. Also, I think so. I think I have allergies to the outside.
Now, listen, I think you brought up something interesting. You know, dog owners, they're a lot of them, I would say most of them are having this sort of, proto-child situation, a sort of a pseudo, having given birth kind of experience. And it's not filling the hole. And I would argue that even if they were to have a child and acknowledge that desire, that wouldn't fill the hole. It's a very crucial, a struggle that we get to see. We have to see on the surface, and not only do we have to see it, which is unsightly, but in that it is not conscious for them, we are asked to participate in it blithely. We're asked to go along, smile, and act like it's a good thing to be doing what they're doing. How does that make you feel, Mish?
I think it's fucking stupid, and if I had a dog, I would just be fucking normal about it.
Right. And can you paint me a picture? What would be just being a normal dog owner look like?
I would wake up and let the dog go outside because that's where they piss and shit. I think it's really fucked up when people have potty pads and let their like little shit dog use potty pads inside like it's a litter box. I don't know. It's not enclosed, and you shouldn't just let your dog piss on the floor in your house. Anyway, that's what I would do. And then I would maybe play fetch with it and maybe give it some treats, take it for a walk. It would for sure be neutered or spayed.
You know, you're sounding a lot like the people that we're complaining about, Mish.
Well, I think it's fucking weird how many people equate their dogs with human beings so much that they don't neuter and spay them because they think they'll miss their balls.
I mean, that's at least a little more on the right track. Yeah, to say that
your dog doesn't know it fucking has balls. It just knows it wants to have sex with something or it's going to be really stressed out.
Jessica Bear says, my neighbors let their dogs piss all over the concrete patio and it smells like a goddamn CTA elevator out there.
Ew.
Communal vision from Peppercini. Mish, if you had to kill a dog, what would be the coolest way for you to put them down?
Throw it in a river. Put it in a bag, throw it in a river.
Like what kind of bag? Trash bag?
Yeah, big trash bag.
Trash bag, and then maybe put a couple holes in it so it just kind of slowly fills with water. That'd be a terrifying way to die.
That would be really fucking scary.
Night Year, my Italian brother-in-law says it will take the dog's manliness. What are your thoughts on this?
Dogs don't have manliness. They're dogs.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's a fucking animal.
Yeah, I would say pretty much checkmate to your dumbass Italian brother-in-law.
I don't know, if I see a dog and it's just the dog's face and the owner doesn't tell me it's a boy or a girl, I don't know what the fuck the dog is.
Best way to do a dog is like mice and men with a shotgun like Neil Young. What? That's what Stress Yoga says.
What?
Now, I agree with you. I think, there's a myriad ways to kill dogs. You put them in a garbage bag with little holes, throw it in the river. Done. Then you could do all sorts of. My cousin, he went nuts, very early age. He's dead. He overdosed on I think Tylenol. He was fucking around. But he used to tie dogs to engine blocks and start the engine and just let them burn.
Damn.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's what I'm saying. The cat's yelling.
Yeah, she's screaming.
Metatron Third Eye coming in with a communal vision says, my brother Bannon tried to kill a dog by feeding it corn cobs.
Would that kill a dog?
Was that?
Are corn cobs toxic to dogs? I know dogs
it's
are
funny. That makes me laugh. Dropkick Disco. Leslie and Mish, would either of you eat a dog? Yes. Mish?
Yeah.
Yep. Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, if I was right time, right place, I'd eat dog.
Yeah, I'd eat a dog sandwich, a dog taco. I'd eat... I'd give it a try, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I've tried horse meat. People are weird about that here.
I'd eat a horse. Yeah. There's not an animal I wouldn't eat.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of one.
I don't know. Yeah, I had a pet rabbit and I ate rabbit somewhere.
Night Year with a communal vision. Listen, we've all been to Chinatown in Chicago. Namaste. Blessings to you. Now, if you know where to find it, you just let me know. Because Chinese, Mongolian, Japanese, Australian, any goddamn thing, I'll shove it up my ass.
I also think the way we've bred dogs to be just like fucking stupid and anxious and obedient is like really pathetic and weird. And that's why they have so many diseases. That's why dogs get cancer a lot. Mm-hmm. We've just inbred the shit out of them.
Yeah, 100% about that. I think, and we sit here and we delight it. I just think that there's a specific, there's something to be said for, while many of us in this chat right now would, condemn, and rightly so, the genocide in any parts of this world, but then at the same time own a dog.
Yeah.
Victims of, an unthinkable, deliberate genocide, experimenting on their intellects over generation after generation after generation.
Yeah, dogs with squished faces like pugs, they can't fucking breathe out of their noses.
Their eyes fall out of their head.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
And you're a good person. And you want to maintain.
You think they're so cute. You think this dog that was bred to be fucked up and have its eyes fall out is cute. You're a pervert.
Yep, exactly. 100%. Listen,
you're
Mish,
a fucking pervert.
100%.
These dogs get heat stroke because they can't breathe, and it's just so cute. You're disgusting.
Namaste. I love that. I really love that. I don't even want to add anything to it. Is there anything else that you'd like to kind of close out with, Mish?
I fucking hate people who have wolf dogs, too.
Namaste.
That thing's going to kill you, and you're going to deserve it. Fuck you. Fuck you. Dogs are not vicious hunters anymore.
We've got a subscription from Mr. Dangus. iTape, easy fix. Thank you so much for the subscription, and namaste for that message, that sort of suggestion. If you are one of these genocidal perverts that has a dog, you're a dog owner, and you're sort of delighting and having, benefiting from the experimentation that has rendered these dogs woefully mentally retarded, then maybe some eye tape might fix it. Good idea, Mr. Dangus. Yeah, that'll fix your life right up. That'll fix the hole inside of your mind.
There was a video, some news station did a special on like whether dogs would protect their owners or not. And this lady was so confidently like, I think my dog would protect me from an intruder. That dog didn't do shit. That dog ran straight out of the fucking room.
What kind of dog was it?
It was like a fucking lab or something. I don't know.
The worst.
Most dogs are so scared of everything. They would not protect you. They would leave.
Namaste. Blessings. Well, listen, Mish, there's been a beautiful call
and if
today.
If you have an attack dog and you're a normal person, you're fucking stupid too. Why do you need that? You don't. Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste. 708-240-8953. Mish coming in hot. Loaded gun, really letting everybody have it. Letting those dog owners know what's up. Blessings to you. Dog owners, the scent of death in their eyes. I'm saying, well, caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hey, this is Stress Yoga.
Stress Yoga, namaste to you. Stress, is this your first time calling?
It is.
Holy shit. Guys, can we make some noise in chat for Stress Yoga? Stress Yoga, an absolutely critical member of this community, has been here for a very long time, putting in the work, putting in the intention, giving energy, being very generous. Now, this first-time caller, wow, everyone's excited to hear from you, Stress. How you doing tonight?
Hi. Doing good. I just was calling just because I like my dog so much.
And what kind of dog is it, Stress?
He's a red healer mixed with a blue healer. This is a purple healer.
What the fuck is that?
It's like an Australian Queensland healer, like a cattle dog. He runs really fast and jumps really high.
Well, I've repeatedly called you a pervert, basically. Do you have any response?
I've never sexualized anyone that wasn't being sexy on purpose.
I don't necessarily mean a sexual pervert, even though I do think there's a libidinal correlation. But I do, what you're doing is a perversion. You are a perversion of nature. You're living out something that's just hideous and grotesque.
By even teaching dogs to interact with cows would be perversion. In that sense, or
To communal vision from cinematic, I've never sexualized someone who wasn't being sexy.
on purpose, I said.
Yeah, he did. To be fair, he did say on purpose. Now, do I think you're a pervert for teaching a dog to interact with a cow? Is that what you're asking?
Oh, no, I just mean like in the process of domesticating dogs. Where's the perversion? What?
Well, the perversion comes in, I mean, from any angle. I mean, first of all, you kind of glibly including this animal to fill a hole inside of you, which will never be filled. So rather than using it as using this hole for spiritual purposes, like you would in explorations, or at least dissecting your need for this dog, what we got is a situation where, for a sense of companion to avoid yourself, you have this deliberately made, mentally retarded animal. What used to be a very proud animal in the wild, you now have some sort of slack-jawed, water-brained little animal just filling a hole that'll never be filled inside of you. Stress.
Well, my dog, I got off Craigslist for $200, and it came from Georgia. And the lady who gave it to me, looked like she plucked all her eyebrows off on meth. So my dog I saved from meth hell, and then I took it, hiking and stuff in rivers and oceans.
If you wanted to save it, you'd kill it.
Whoa.
So don't talk to me like this is altruistic. Don't talk to me like you're doing anybody any favors.
Well, I really just think if I give the dog a lot of love, then eventually when it's dead, I can turn its skin to a powerful drum skin.
Okay, well, why couldn't you just do that now?
Is it okay to eat a cow that dies of natural causes? You have to slaughter it first, right? Like sacrifice?
Wait, ask me that again?
You shouldn't eat a cow that dies of natural causes. You have to slaughter it.
I've heard that, yes.
But I'm not going to eat my dog.
Yeah, but I'm just saying you're asking me if it makes sense to hold on to the dog to basically make a drum out of its skin. But it's got skin. You got the skin right now. You don't have to wait for it to die.
Well, you're not going to convince me to kill my dog. I was going to say sometimes I let my dog be the big spoon. I'll be the little spoon.
Now, why wouldn't I convince you to kill your dog? Communal vision from Stone Monster 400. He loves the dog and he wants a love drum. Building love drums, I like that.
Yeah, I figured out the idea when I was hanging out with the hippies at the beach and they were playing with sun wheels.
Now, listen, I'm gonna share with you something along the lines that I shared with our first caller tonight, Flux. And that is, the main reason that I'm pointing these things out isn't
I don't have.
so to give you a new rule.
I only have a dog.
Hush.
Oh.
Now, the reason I give you this isn't to give you yet another rule that if you eventually if you abide by it, you'll achieve something positive. No. I'm giving you something, a rule that you're already violating. I'm bringing something, a reality, to the surface so that you can look at your dog and feel the perversion in your heart at the same time. That is what we're talking about. To realize that you, Stress Yoga, are a pervert in real time right now by having a dog and caring for it, not killing it, not using its skin for a drum, like you said, but our realization, our resonance within this perversion is what this program's all about. Stress.
When you say that, it makes me think of a couple times where I was walking my dog on a trail and saw a chipmunk. And he totally could have killed that chipmunk and he wanted to.
Sure.
But I had him on a leash. And I was like, no, you got to eat beef jerky sticks. I got treats. You can't kill the chipmunk. You're on a leash.
Right.
He could have snapped its neck easy. And I stopped him.
So how did what I say remind you of that? Take me there.
Well, I guess is it perverted for me not to let my dog kill? Like if I let it off the leash, it might do something that will hurt not only a chipmunk, but maybe somebody like a woman.
You say maybe something like a woman?
Yeah, like bite them, scratch.
So you're worried about the chipmunk to woman pipeline.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's an interesting thing to think. I would never have thought of that, and you're doing that is then good or bad? Are you judging? Are you just kind of thinking about it?
Well, maybe I'm making like a metaphor to like raising sons. But I don't have a girl dog. I have a boy dog. But you wouldn't want you have to make them obey you so they don't do something that looks not only bad but could destroy something good.
Right. Okay, I don't understand what you're sharing towards the end, but that doesn't mean they're not valuable thoughts. That doesn't mean they're not on the right track. I definitely, I feel like we got somewhere in this thing. And now, should you kill...
I'm not excited about the drum head. That's just if I'm going to bury the dog, I think I might as well make a drum head out of it.
Yeah, I guess, but good luck. I wish you the best with that. I wish you the best. Now, I want you to think about what I said, though. I want you to think, am I saying kill your dog right now? I mean, obviously that would be ideal, but you said you're not going to do that. Okay, well then how about let's sit with that dissonance. Let's sit with that reality. Because I'm telling you that you're a pervert. What you're doing is pervert shit right now. And that you got that dog that you love next to you. What does it feel like to be a pervert? Namaste. Think about that, all right? Affirmations for fellows. Listen, the idea isn't not to be a pervert. The idea is to fully look at yourself in the mirror as a pervert. And that was for fellas. Blessings to you. Namaste. Anything else you'd like to share with the chat, Stress, for your first call? Also, by the way, terrific first call. It's wonderful to speak to you.
Well, the program works, I guess. And namaste.
Namaste, Stress. Namaste. I hope you find time to call back again. This was a fun call.
Me too. I hope there's another topic where I'm not retarded about it. I'll send a picture of my dog on Discord, and it's really cute. He's a good guy.
I mean, do whatever you got to do. I'm not going to like celebrate that with you. I'll probably say some negative shit about it, but you do whatever you got to do.
Okay, his name's Birch.
Don't care. Namaste.
Okay, bye.
I don't know why you would share that with me. Namaste. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. This is Explorations with Leslie Tanner. I am Leslie Tanner. This is the program with which we explore the universe both inside and out to unlock and unleash the power within. Tonight's theme is dog owners, the scent of death in their eyes. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Ooh, Leslie, this is the ghost of Jenny.
The ghost of Jenny. Okay, so we've got...
I'm just kidding, Leslie.
So it's Jen, and Jen is calling back as if Jen died after that medical emergency you called in the middle of last week.
Oh my God. It was, I heard Misha's voice, and I just went back to, like, remember how everybody's like, how come the break is so long? Like, Leslie's doing his work, but, like, it's just us, like, making fun of everybody. Go to the hospital, go to the hospital. Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah, you gave everybody a real fright last week and calling up saying, oh, my, especially when your tongue started swelling.
Yeah. Wait, Leslie, I'm going to do an impersonation for you, okay?
Please.
Oh, I feel so bad. Go to the hospital. I have nothing better to do than write an essay about Jen. Can you guess who I am?
Who are you?
Fucking Mary Lou.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! Right, I love that. So, Barb's. So you're saying you came out the other side of a medical emergency, and Mary Lou is somebody who had expressed a worry about you, saying, go fuck yourself. Peppercini saying, hey Jen, I'm new here. What's your deal?
Wait, who said that?
Peppercini, do you remember him saying that to you like 4 times last week?
Sure. Yes.
No, you don't.
Yeah, come on, Leslie. I sure do. And I'll tell you what, I'm not going to give up on this. I think everybody needs to get a job. They need to drink a lot less.
Yeah, do you have a job?
And no one wants to hear. Yeah, I got tons of jobs, too.
How many jobs? Jen, go to the hospital, says Ravana 303.
Huh?
Ravana 303 shares the communal vision of Jen, go to the hospital.
Okay, sorry, I zoned out for a second. The hospital. Does the thing with my tongue, too, What was up with that?
Yeah, your tongue got swollen. You kept talking about how scared you were.
Okay, I bit my tongue. Hey, Mary Lou, no one wants to hear about your kids anymore. I can't anymore with this. What's her address? I've been asking for a long time. I want to send her a thank you card for her concern.
Phil Z says she has tons of jobs to give in homeless shelters. I think what Phil Z in that case is referring to is blow jobs or hand jobs to homeless men and women.
Oh, because of that hobo?
Yeah, I think that's a callback, yeah.
One fucking time.
Mary Lou says, dude, fuck Jen. Fuck that ugly, stupid bitch Jen.
Who's Mary Lou? Just kidding. I have her name in my notebook. I've got everybody's name in my notebook now.
I love that.
Every
I love
person
that.
that said go to the hospital. Well wishes. Yeah.
Stress Yoga with another communal vision says, I feed my dog quail eggs with sweet potatoes. I never buy treat from Dollar Tree.
Good. That's nice.
Who gives a shit? I don't know. Nindy New with another communal vision.
Oh, I love her.
Nindy New, yeah. I don't know about you guys, but I am going to make sure I am not in Jen's notebook.
Nindy New, you're like number Hold on, let me look.
Yeah, give us the number.
Definitely 24.
24. So don't, yeah. Good or bad, I don't know whether 24 is good or bad, but don't worry too much about it.
I'm up to 15 so far, so.
Okay, namaste. So you're firing on all cylinders tonight, and we really appreciate that. But listen, so the anger at everyone for concern about you, and why the anger? Normally, when someone experiences an emergency like that, and people express concern, they're thankful afterward. Right. But not you. You're angry. Can you take us inside that anger, Jen?
Because I was pretending. You know, I've always pretended my whole life. I'm fine. I'm fucking fine. Don't you guys ever put stuff in your leg and like have a bad reaction and just like walk it off? Just walk it off.
Now, by walk it off, what we're referring to is a period of 7 days in which you slept almost entirely. Your tongue swelled up and you were cognitively impaired.
Mm-hmm.
Just to be clear.
I was walking it off, though, Leslie. No, I walked around a lot. I don't know where you got that information about me being in bed for 7 days, sweating it out. That's weird. I don't know.
You said I slept for 7 days. You said that to me.
Right. Did I say anything about the hallucination thing?
The holy, what was that?
The hallucination thing?
Yep.
That wasn't me.
What do you mean that wasn't you? Can you get me inside that?
That was somebody else. You're probably thinking of somebody else in the program.
No, I don't think so. We're definitely talking about you.
I don't have it in my notes here, Leslie.
Yeah, you wouldn't have written notes because you were like functionally, mentally like incapacitated.
Oh.
You couldn't hold you couldn't hold a conversation.
Okay, I'll ask my cat, and I bet she has something else to say about it, because she's not dead. I fed her the whole time. So I must have crawled or walked somewhere at some point.
Mary Lou RJ says, fuck you, Jen. Good night, everyone. I'm out.
Yes! And that's always what I shoot for, Leslie. I swear to God in heaven.
Well, listen.
See you next Tuesday. Get it, Leslie?
I do get it. Because we stream on Tuesdays?
No, because she's a C word.
Okay. Well, listen, I love this. I love you coming back, swinging. And this really goes to show you guys, when somebody is in dire straits, when somebody is in a position, a vulnerable position, such as we saw Jen last week, you need to be careful with your empathy and your sympathy. Because
it grossed me out.
Yeah, it grosses you out. And would you have preferred? No, let me throw this at you. Would you have preferred, Jen, if we all just kind of kept making fun of you the whole time, while your mind melted out of your ass, you're refusing to call an ambulance, you're having an allergic reaction to something? Would you have preferred a sort of casual belittlement?
Yeah, I mean, this is a show for everyone, and I wanted to enjoy myself that night, and maybe like in and out of consciousness, maybe it would have been nice to do something nasty once in a while, you know?
So next time you call up like that, everybody better go the fuck in. Is that what we're hearing from you?
Go hardcore, make it worse.
Wow.
I mean,
what a message.
Mary Lou did.
If the program isn't working right now, then I don't know when it's working. Good Lord. Jen, you are embodying such basic, the basic perspective of this program, and in every step of your journey in the past, especially in the past week. I've been here a
long time, man. I've been here a long time.
You have, Jen, and it shows.
I'm confident.
It shows. Namaste. Listen, Jen, this has been a really nice little catch up with you. I have to take a piss. Can I give you a chance to share anything else with the chat before we? And you've been terminated with the message, "Good night, stinky pussy." Good night, Stinky Pussy from Dropkick Disco. Namaste. Phil Z, Jen, can you go back on those alleyway meds so I can mock you mercilessly at your time of weakness? Something tells me it's only a matter of time, Phil, before our explorer Jen will be back on some sort of, simple syrup concoction mixed with, Miracle Grow as a vaccination against cooties or something like that. Who knows what next time she calls up with, sounding like she had a stroke, telling us she's scared, but ultimately in need of our belittlement, of our barbs, of our jests, of our roasts, of our hurting her and making it worse. And because that is the program. If that's not the program, I don't know what is. Namaste. What a beautiful evening we're having together. I'm already feeling so edified after a long weekend that I was unfortunately, forced to be away from you all, my explorers. Well, guys, I'm going to take a quick piss and I'll be back in just a moment. Allow this moment to reset your focus of your mind's eye and take it as such into the path as it unfolds from the heart, from the mind into the second half of the program. And also stay tuned for a few special words about our community of devoted light at patreon.com. Namaste. I'd love to have you guys. Of course, I'll be right back in just a moment. Blessings to you guys.
Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Since Leslie and his program broke onto the scene, Explorations has become the #1 best-selling and most influential personal power program in modern history. Millions of people from all over the world have gotten a chance to meet this truly remarkable man and utterly transform their lives with the power of Explorations.
I listened to this introductory tape and I knew then and there, this is what I needed. I felt just so much better knowing there are a bunch of people out there suffering like me.
I'm not kidding you. I think after the first tape, I knew, okay, I'm gonna be fine.
I got such relief from the very beginning, starting the program.
Now that you've gotten a taste of what this program is capable of, it's time to show you how to take your life to the next level. Here to tell you more about what is possible is legally licensed clinical therapist, author, coach, speaker, entrepreneur, martial artist, amateur musician, one of the nation's foremost thinkers, and our guru, Leslie Tanner.
Good evening, everyone. Whether you've been with us since the very beginning and have watched Explorations work wonders in your life, or you're joining us for the first time tonight, I say namaste to you. As you've watched Explorations in action during our call-in show, no doubt your mind is reeling from the limitless potential you now know is possible. Between the tailored themes and lectures, to the myriad avenues of exploration through the channel points, to the customized ways to interact with me and the community, There simply has never been anything quite like this program. Now is usually the point in one of these self-help programs where it starts to sound like a sales pitch. Someone like me might normally say something like, "Listen, I know your time is precious. Let me cut to the chase." But there's only one problem with that. We know your time isn't precious. I could speak at length for hours and hours about absolutely nothing, and I still wouldn't be wasting your time because, well, you're here, looking for a fast, all-encompassing solution to the problems in your life that have become so intolerable, you're not sure what you're going to do. You may be considering any number of extreme decisions, ranging from short-term band-aids to more permanent solutions. However, as dark and bleak as your situation is, so too must our tools be bright and revolutionary. So whether you're tired and looking for more energy and enthusiasm for life, or maybe you're lonely and isolated but want better relationships, let me tell you that for these things and so much more, my breakthrough program of explorations to explore the universe and beyond really works. It's worked for elite performance athletes, critically acclaimed artists, best-selling authors, entrepreneurs, and for thousands of others just like you. I have been blessed by the universe for a brief moment that I now command upwards of $50,000 for speaking engagements. But through the technology of this program, you can hire me, Leslie Tanner, as your personal therapist, coach, and guru, all rolled into one at the Community of Devoted Light on patreon.com. Where you and thousands of others just like you are learning to leverage the chaos around them to catapult their lives to heights that were previously unimaginable. Here's how it works. I've created a tightly knit community where individuals seeking to access the next level are able to study, reflect, meditate, and grow with an ever-expanding library of exclusive materials, each containing life-changing tools and techniques designed to explore topics covered here in our call-in show, but much more deeply, therefore increasing the benefits of the program exponentially. These materials include your name in the credits at the end of the stream, demonstrating the importance of your leadership and the value of your investment. A signed personal postcard sent out each month full of observations and witticisms by me, Leslie Tanner. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Exclusive video materials not available to the poor, designed to rocket your progress past those who cannot afford success. Here's a little sneak peek at what you're missing. We said that at the beginning, there was something about the rhythm of separating the days with sleep that gave a sense of optimistic confidence, however small, that whatever was left as incomplete or outright failing today might not be tomorrow. Always a day wholly separate from right now. After insomnia became a part of his life, there was a shift in his thinking about tomorrow. Downloads of all specially crafted music used in our productions here and elsewhere that have accompanied your journey thus far. Tracks such as New Beginnings, Psychic Romance, Reaching into Darkness, or The Skeptic's Gamble. Exclusive archival prints such as these, channeled and honed by myself, Leslie Tanner, upon which you can guide your own meditations at home. I'm not an artist, nor do I claim to be. These visions are a burden and cause me immense suffering. But I do it for you. Now, you might expect that a program like this would cost thousands of dollars, but because I'm offering this to you through the internet, these life-transforming materials can be yours for the monthly cost of a few cups of coffee on your way to work.
With access to these materials, regardless of your level of investment, you will also be receiving a complimentary download of our landmark track, The Sojourn Begins, as a thank you. So does this sound good to you? Well, what are you waiting for? If you are ready to join the thousands of others who have already committed to the final journey to access the next level, simply type Final Journey into the chat and you will be guided with further instructions. One thing I can promise you is that however massive your problems are, however abject and humiliating your life has become, I have created something so simple yet so profound in this program, you'll be absolutely flabbergasted by the results. Now, let's get back to the program. Namaste.
Namaste, everybody. There's a technical thing that keeps fucking up, and I'm gonna have to raid someone early. Namaste. That was a little bit about the community of Devoted Light at Patreon.com. Namaste to you. Blessings to you. What a wonderful night we've had, truly, and I really thank you for all sharing it with me. Blessings to you. There is, yeah, I know it sucks, but it's something that's needs kind of immediate attention, and I kind of need to take care of it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Stress yoga. If you get poop in your urethra, it's bad even if it's a woman's. And that's true. And that's if there's not a better argument for, you know, women's equality, then I don't know one. I don't know of one that's better than that. Namaste. Flux is great to be with you as well. Blessings. Guys, let's go raid. Let's raid the Luke. Lukester is on right now. We'll be back. Definitely Thursday. I'm going to try to make up for this short one by doing more. Thanks so much for the diarrhea. Congrats. Really appreciate it. But no, I'm going to be, I'm going to make up for it. We're going to do Thursday for sure, but we'll do something else. Follow the Discord, the Twitter and all that. Namaste, and I'll give you guys updates. But in the meantime, let's go raid the Luke man. Blessings to you guys. Namaste, everybody. Thanks so much for being with us. I know tonight was a tough theme, and much was learned in it as a direct result of your work to sit with the lessons that I have provided to you tonight. Namaste to you. Blessings. Now let's go ahead and take this energy of light, this energy of growth to the Luke man's stream. Blessings to you. Again, we'll be back Thursday. Join the Discord for announcements about when I'm going to make up for having cut tonight short. Blessings to you guys. Blessings, blessings, blessings. GD Bill. What's up, GD Bill? Namaste. Guys, I'll see you on Thursday. Let's go say what's up to Luke.